time here, my name's Rianne, and you'll be joining me on my journey having a band to bypass conversion. So I'm now 2 weeks into my pre-op diet, and I actually travel for my hospital admission for my surgery tomorrow and having my surgery on Saturday morning. So today is weigh-in day. Let's see how much weight I've lost over these last 2 weeks on my pre-op diet. So let's have a look at how much weight I've lost. Also guys, don't forget to like this video as well, subscribe, and also if you do want to know more and have the latest updates on my progress, hit that bell button as well. Let's see what the scale. Okay, so here are my trusty scales in the same place. I'm in the kitchen and also wearing the same clothing, so let's tap on that. Get it going, come on. There we go, so we're on 0. Um, 290, oh sorry, 229.6 kilograms. That's a fair bit. Let's go and have a chat about that. So that's a really good weight loss. That works out at around 5 kilograms in 2 weeks, which in English money is around £11. I'm pleased with that. It's fairly significant. And if only it was actually easy to be able for me to lose that sort of weight and maintain that weight loss over a long period of time. Of course, my diet has been quite extreme recently. It's been liquids only for my main meals, so I've been having protein shakes such as I'm having Huel at first. I didn't really get on with Huel. Has an acquired taste and it's something that I couldn't stick with. I tried my hardest, so I tried a couple of others. I've tried Thank Goodness and SlimFast, both of which are dairy based. And prior to this, I was actually on a plant-based diet as well. So the dairy upset my tummy a little bit. So I decided that maybe it was that also upset my stomach. So I had a look for some other plant-based protein shakes and found Purition. And Purition, nice selection of flavours and quite tasty as well. They are designed to be had with your favourite plant milk. So I've had them with unsweetened soya and they're quite delicious. I've had them with water as well. Not as good, still palatable. Sometimes that you have to do things that you don't like to get the results that you do like. So I'm only allowed 1 cup of milk a day. So one of my shakes a day has been with milk and the rest with water. They do taste a little bit watery with that, but nothing that I can't handle. I'm also allowed a small portion of green leafy vegetables a day and a small portion of fruit, and courgette has been my saviour with that. I have really enjoyed some plain grated courgettes. Stuck it in the microwave to get it to soften up and come down a little bit, and some dried chilli and sea salt just ground over the top of that as well. That has been my saviour with that. Also some salads and things like that. All that being said, my food has been difficult, especially times when my husband and my son have had food that looks amazing, smells amazing, and sometimes I've cooked for them as well, just to keep some sort of normal, what's the word, patterns within the household. There's a word for that, but it is morning and I'm getting ready for my surgery tomorrow, so my brain's a bit of scrambled eggs right now. It's also my last day of work today. All of my team at work are very supportive, as well as my family and close friends who know about this all. I've taken the decision to not tell everybody about it right now, although that might seem ironic, as I'm telling the world. I'm letting YouTube know about it. Not because I'm ashamed of anything, but actually it's quite stressful at the moment, knowing that I'm going off to another country by myself. My husband's staying at home to look after my son Although my son is an adult, he has some additional needs, so I didn't want him to be by himself. Yeah, so it's been quite stressful. So I haven't decided not to tell everybody about it. I just don't want any negative feedback from them. I don't want well, why are you doing this? Why don't you just diet and exercise? And I shouldn't have to explain myself to some people. Why don't I diet and exercise? Well, I can do it with diet and exercise. You know, it's been proven out there. The thing is I've tried it. I found it far difficult to maintain that weight loss. Excuse me. Far difficult to maintain that weight loss, and also maintain sticking at the diet and exercise thing. The bypass is there to work as a tool for me. If it was that easy, I'd just have done it. And exercise has been something that I have been doing during this 2 weeks as well. I've been going on for walks. There's a 1.5 mile walk around where I work, which me and a colleague do during our lunch break. My husband's had me off on a 3.5 mile walk the other day, which was on a very hot day. And there was a lot of puffing and panting from me, but actually I felt good for it. And we got through that together, and it was really nice to have some encouragement from him and some support. I've found most of my family and friends who I have told have been supportive and encouraging, and it really feels nice to know that people have got my back and not think I'm being lazy or silly. But there is still that attitude out there, and big people get judged all of the time, thinking that you're fat and lazy and you don't do anything. And I'm far from lazy. I do lots and lots of things. I've got quite a mentally busy job, and I come home and I've got a household to run as well. And you know, there's also the social times. Well, I don't drive. It's not like I step out of my door and step into my car. You know, there's a fair bit of walking and public transport if I need to get anywhere. And I've been going to go and see friends as well. So I'm far from lazy. I just have a stigma attached to that. I don't want that stigma anymore, and I don't want this issue of my weight. I was talking to another friend of mine recently who is a really good motivational speaker, and I actually think that he would be make a good career out of it as well. He's very inspiring, and we've talked through a lot of things. And you know, I've got 2 new sayings from him at the moment. Sometimes we have to do things that we don't like to get the results we do like. Not everything is handed to us on a plate, and it takes hard work to get there occasionally. And so this is not being handed to me on a plate. This is still hard work. And the other thing is that I'm now taking a step forward into revealing the real me. Not finding a new me, revealing the real me. I'm going to be the same person. I just don't need to wear my armour suit of fat anymore. So I can shed that suit, allow the real me to come forward and face life head on and enjoy the newfound freedoms that will come with growing confidence and growing health again. I'm really looking forward to this. I'm excited, quite terrified as well. I've had to have a COVID test. That's come back this morning negative. No surprise, I hadn't got any symptoms, but it's always good to know. And tonight I'm going to spend some time with my family and just have some quality time, and then get ready for my journey tomorrow. It'd be great to see you along my journey and share the travelling. So I'll be masked up in the airport and on the plane, and also when I get to the hospital as well. My first night in a foreign country, but my last night with my band in. Of course, there is the risk that this has been done in 2 separate parts. We don't know until I'm actually in theatre and the surgeons can see whether it can be done all in one operation or we need to have 2 separate operations. But next time you get to see this video, I'll be at a new stage of my journey and moving forward into my life of health and happiness and weight loss. It'll be great to see you on the next time round. I'm going to leave it for there. Got work to go to today, my last day at work, and then just try and chill out. Speak to you all soon. Bye bye.